Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us for day 8 of Knitmas. I'm Deplorable Knitter, in case you guys didn't know, and that's Ann Pinkova. And
Name's also on the screen.
we are who we are, and thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you all had a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Did some lovely somethings, worked, whatever.
Right.
Did you have a nice day?
I had a nice day.
Good.
It was nice. I got a book in the mail. Whoop.
Well, what is it?
It is Gary Beekler's autobiography, sort of semi-autobiography.
Okay.
And it's Waiting for Neurotic from Prison to YouTube. Anyways, it's the Friday Night Tights guy.
Mm-hmm. I know who he is. I was trying to read that, but I don't know if it was backwards on my screen or something because I felt like that was really harder than. Oh no, it's just the thing on
There
it.
we go. It's kind of shiny.
It's the shine from Prison to YouTube. I couldn't process that bottom part, and I'm like,
Actually, the funnier part of this, and I know this is just like semantics, anything, but you have up here, which is praise for Waiting for Nerdrotic, but then it's like praise for Gary Beekler. Like that's what I want when I write a book. It'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what, your book is great, Anne, but actually, you know who I really like? You. And I'm gonna write a longer paragraph, actually. It's just gonna be
That's funny.
what? Anyway, sorry.
One of my kids was over here talking to Anne before we went live, and I just noticed this right here, which is one of those scratchy, those they're black and then you scratch them and the color comes out. It's a snowman ornament. So somebody must have hung it up when I wasn't looking. How funny. I know. I mean, why not? I'll just keep adding things in. And by the end of this, it'll just be all Christmas. And I'll be down here in the corner like, hey. So that's exciting. You're going to have to read your book. Tell us all about it.
I'm excited about this one. But yeah, it's going to be good. I like it. It is through Rip Ascend. So that's attached to the Rip of Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. Which there may or may not be something coming out written by a certain friend of ours, which is pretty exciting too.
That sounds cool.
Uh-huh. But
fun stuff.
Anyways.
Mm-hmm. So, want to know why I'm freezing?
Why are you freezing?
I was going to tell you. So, you guys know I volunteer on Mondays. I volunteer with American Heritage Girls in Trail Life, which is scouting, but like Christian. And we went caroling tonight.
Nice.
And it's 15 here in New York, but with a feel-like temperature of 5. So, like, my kids were wearing snow pants and things because they own those. I do not. And I meant to put on like those fleece tights under my pants, but I forgot. And then, okay, I'm the knitter. I knit. I sometimes even make patterns of things that I've knit that other people also want to knit. Did I remember to bring any of the cowls I've ever made? No, I didn't. And I had my hair in braids, which means that I had my coat. And so the back of my neck was cold. And then I was wearing 2 hats because one of my kids was bundled up really well and the elf hat didn't fit. So I put the elf hat on over top of my other hat I had on. I was freezing. And so like I can feel my toes again, but you know how when you've been outside for a long time and you're just cold inside? Like I've got a heat pad on my lap and I have a blanket on and I'm just trying to like get my core inside temperature warm again. But it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The kids in these groups are from 5 to like 18. So it's a large age range. And the thing that they have to do is that they don't have a buddy system. They have a truddy system, which means that there's 3 kids each. And so they try to like get older kids with younger kids to kind of, have. So like, yeah, there's a ton of parents and adults around, but also you have like bigger kids paying attention to the little kids also so that nobody gets through the cracks or anything.
Right.
And the other reason they have it is for like camping. Cause if there's 3 of you and somebody gets hurt, then like somebody could stay with the hurt person and another person could go get help if needed. And
right.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had a ton of fun and we sang a bunch of carols, and everybody was very nice this year. And we had some elderly people, and there was one house where the guy was he opened the door and then he like went back in the garage and he was standing by the door, and we finished our song, and this lady that obviously had very hard time walking came out, and he's like, "Oh, could you sing another one?" So we sang a second song because it took her so long to get out, and it was just,
Right.
I don't know, it's just so nice. And
Wasn't it last year you said when there were some people who were kind of rude?
I was just gonna say, yeah, so last year we were at one of those houses. I don't remember the sign specifically, but it was along the lines of like, love is love and kindness is free and all that bullshit. And they shut the door on us as we were singing Christmas carols. Like, love is love unless you are a small child singing a religious hymn, and therefore I will shut my door in your face hole.
Like, none of that.
What's wrong with you people?
At Christmas time, especially.
At Christmas time, and the first year we did it, man, we sang every verse of every song, and it was painful. Like, these people, you could tell that they were like standing at the door going, "Oh my God, when is this gonna end?" So we've gotten good. Like, we know, like, we sing like a verse and then like the chorus, and then we're done, unless the people are obviously enjoying it, or it's a song that everybody really knows, or but. Like, Good King Wenceslas, we sang all the verses of it. And nobody needs all the verses of it. Like,
they're like, so I don't even know the fifth verse. And you're like, no, we are going.
Verse. And then, it was really cute because somebody brought like LED Christmas lights. Sorry, the cat wants to be involved. Kitty, did you want to go caroling too?
Her own little carols. Don't slam the door in my face.
But somebody like brought this one battery operated lights, and so all of the kids had like those short strands of like LED lights wrapped around them. It was actually really fantastic. I want to find some maybe after Christmas this year because I'm going to wrap my kids in LED lights the next time I need to go out in the dark with them, because then I can see everybody. I know what's happening. It's awesome. I was wearing a black coat. I could have used my own.
Or those necklaces that are like one strand of lights.
Mm-hmm.
A little battery pack.
Yeah, but no, so we just had an absolute blast. We were freezing, and then the kids and I have been listening to the Wing Feather saga. So we started watching the show on Angel, and then I've been like, let's read the books, and nobody wanted to read the books. And now we're halfway through the first one, and every time we get in the car, they're like, can we listen to the book? Yes, we may. Like, so, I mean, they're small things, but it's fun. Like, I enjoy it.
All the family time and togetherness and the delights of the season and all that.
Yes, and some people get sick of the family time and togetherness, but I do that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I just found out I'm going to lose one of my housekeeping jobs, which I'm a little sad about.
No.
But the people are buying a condo in Florida, and so they're only going to be here for 6 months. And they're like, we're not really sure that, and I'm like, I understand. But if you ever need a cleaner for a condo in Florida, let me know, because maybe I could make a little trip out, give you a hand.
Yeah, maybe, a specific.
I mean, especially since they plan on being there in the winter, like, oh gosh, you're going to have a party, you need a little extra help. I can come. I can come home.
Arrangements could be made.
But no, it was, so anyway, a little bit of sad day, a little bit of good day. The kids got to go spend time with the grandparents today. So, everything was great. It's very happy. It's happy time. Well, Amanda Doom says she misses caroling with the group. It's been decades. So it's fun, but also we're awful. I mean, there's like 10 parents and like 30 kids, and some of them can't read. We've got these carol books, and some people have headlamps or flashlights, and other people have nothing. And you're trying to read, and it's pitch black out, because I live in New York. It's pitch black at 4:00. No, okay, it's like 5. But anyway, and it's that season where it's like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. What time is it? It's 4:35. But maybe
you need like little candles to hold with your book.
No, because everybody would be be lighting stuff on fire.
Well, they could be fake candles.
Battery
So
operated
the real candles would be helpful then. Keep your hands warm, keep,
Yeah.
if the kids could be trusted.
But
You could, oh man, that would be expensive and, very anachronistic and perfect if you got like little lanterns. You have little lanterns that you hold.
And these, we pay $5 of dues a month. So
yeah, you're not buying little.
So we're not buying little lanterns of anything. We can afford like some construction paper. We needed yarn for a project. Like,
I'm saying that it would just, set the tone.
Yeah. But the group was big enough, right? So, I'm in the back of the group trying to like herd children. And because the older kids don't want to be up front with the big kids because they don't want to act like they're that into it, that, you know what I mean? Because they're like, 15 and they're way too cool to be doing this stuff. And I'm behind them going, come on, guys, get up there. Get up there. Go. The group was big enough that the people in the front were at a different tempo than the people in the back. So depending on where you were singing a different part of the song. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it was so
kind of like a Hogwarts school song where it's like, everybody pick your favorite tune.
Pick your favorite tune and just sing. Everybody's just going to sing, and maybe we'll sing all the same words. Maybe we won't. It's hard to say.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Wambea Doom said that they took homeschool group caroling at an assisted living facility. That's nice. When my kids were in preschool, we went to an assisted living facility for trick-or-treating. Those people were thrilled. It was so much fun. It was great for the little, because the kids were very little, but anyway, we meet at a church, and so we go into the neighborhood around the church. But it was a good time. And anyway, I'm feeling much warmer now. See? So that's nice too. I'm pretty sure it's the heating pad. Like, those work well. I was happy to have it. So anyway, that's all I got. I probably won't have anything to say tomorrow, which is fine. My kids have play practice for the rest of the entire week. So whatever. See, I'm showing my age.
Excited about.
I was talking about cassette tapes yesterday. Now I'm doing this. I've just completely dated myself. It's fine. But Chicken Lady went to the mental hospital and sang with her troupe. That's interesting.
That's something. I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm sure those people really appreciated it, and it was lovely.
I'm sure it was. I don't know. I think the times have changed because I'm fairly certain that parents wouldn't be like, oh, yes, please go. But hey, what do I know? So, that looked insane. Want to open something?
Let's open something.
Okay. Good deal.
I love opening things.
Oh, yeah. I'm opening it without showing you guys. Wait, what?
What? Hey.
What? Road trip?
Road trip?
Is it my turn to read today?
What?
Am I reading today? Or you?
I can.
I don't remember. I don't remember who did it yesterday. Yesterday was so long ago.
May have. I think it was me who read it yesterday. I can read it again.
Oh, geez. I can do it. I was going to say I should have let you do it because look how long this paragraph is today.
Wow.
Holy moly, Lynn. All right. So we are opening day 8 of our Chicken Lady Advents. And if you don't know who Chicken Lady is, I'm sorry.
She's beautiful.
I'm very sorry
She's in the chat. She's our favorite. And she
also sponsors us.
She also sponsors us. Our code.
We do like her.
PIK even though 20% off your order of $50 or more.
Just in case you wanted to know.
Just in case you wanted to know. I mean, I think it's cool if you want to know. And again, if you haven't been watching a lot at home, the very lovely Lynn had a 24 mini skein advent calendar with the large skein at the end, and it's all road trip themed. And The yarns are gorgeous because, of course, they are. But also, the yarns are gorgeous.
Yes. So my mother-in-law was here today. Side note, random side quest story here. And I said, hey, do you want to see my Christmas tree in person? Because she watches our podcast. But I said, hey, come and look at it because it's pretty and I want to show it to her. And then I showed her yesterday's skein and she said, yeah, it is so much prettier in person because that's not the color it looked at all last night.
Oh, no.
And I was like, yeah, that's why Anne has interrogation lighting. And so the whole story went to, I think my mother-in-law might buy me a ring light for Christmas. So I got that going for me.
Hey, I really should like take a regular photo for Instagram, so we can.
I didn't know who Lynn was talking about at first. Chicken Lady said she's a nutcase. She was referring to her own self, which
it's like that chicken lady. I mean, like she went to mental institutions as a child, so I've heard.
That chicken lady is a little bit crazy, but it's the good kind that we like. So it's fun.
It's a beautiful young kind. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, the idea of putting them out for Instagram. I should probably do that. I haven't been posting on Instagram in months. I'm terrible.
I've done very little. So yeah, that'd be.
Okay. So I'm going to read this freaking novel that she wrote for us today.
That's right. Some good history facts in here. I'm excited.
Okay. So day 8. We're going to follow the Arkansas River into Kansas today for about 6 hours, 315 miles to Dodge City. Before the cattle drives were banned in 1884, Dodge was known for buffalo hunting, cattle driving, gunfights, and lawlessness. The fort was established in 1865, and its purpose was to protect the wagon trails along the Santa Fe Trail to New Mexico. The site had a large campsite where the wet and dry routes of the Santa Fe Trail intersected. The dry route was often nicknamed Jornando de Muerto, the Journey of Death, as water was difficult to obtain.
Ooh.
The fort was closed in 1882 and was reopened in 1889 as a soldiers' home for Civil War, Mexican-American War, and Indian War veterans. It is now a library, museum, and a modern intensive nursing home. Okay. We'll stop here for the night, see the preserved wagon wheel ruts, visit Boot Hill, a reconstructed sod house, and maybe catch a stage gunfight. Although our picture is of Fort Dodge, we've dyed the rolling plains of wheat that are prominent in Kansas.
I was about to say, and then we're going to get out of Dodge. I can make that.
So this is the photo that she did. It is Fort Dodge, right? Yep, Fort Dodge, Kansas. So there's that.
Kansas is a lovely
place. The
place.
rolling fields of wheat. Then.
Oh, that's very lovely.
It's very lovely. It is a very tonal wheat color.
It's very delicate,
if you will. I like it.
Very weedy.
Anne's going to turn on her crazy lighting so you can really enjoy it.
That's right.
Yes.
Sorry, Lynn said Kansas is flat like a pancake. It is. This is kind of pancakey color. Kind of making me happy. Maybe I should have eaten before I got on the show.
This is funny. Is this the Oregon Trail? Someone going to die of dysentery? Stay tuned. Anne and I might have something up our sleeve regarding that.
Stay tuned. Though I hope that there is not a dysentery specific colorway.
No, please no. And it started because Anne had the idea, but I also had a pin that's the Oregon Trail. Is that what it was called? The video game?
Yeah.
Like green and pixelated. So get in, loser. We're going to go die of dysentery. And it's really funny. So anyway, the yarn is beautiful today.
Anyway, the yarn is delightful, and I will put it next to the other yarns.
Yes, put it next to the other yarns. Let's see what it's doing.
Okay, it looks like all together.
Chicken Lady wants pancakes.
Who doesn't want pancakes?
I mean, oh, excuse me.
Pretty. Look at that. Very nice.
It's very nice.
And also wild to think that we're not even halfway through. There's so much more, which is great.
Katie, thank you for telling
Katie,
us that information. I'm not going to put it on screen though.
look, Katie, we love you. But also, Katie, we're having a nice Christmas here. Okay.
Who didn't die of dysentery on the Oregon Trail? I mean,
so okay.
Sorry
so
if you're new here. Thanks for joining us. We don't usually talk about poop.
This is a total distraction. But okay, you know how I love Henry V, my favorite Shakespeare play. Okay, Henry V.
So I cannot tell you how many conversations I've had with Anne that start with, okay, so you know how I love Henry V? And I go, I don't think I've ever even read Henry V. Okay, anyway, yes.
You can watch it with Tom Hiddleston. He's quite dashing.
Remember a couple of months ago or maybe a month ago, you watched like all of the versions of it and you were ranking them for me?
All of them, but
many of them?
3 at least. There may have been another one snuck in there. Anyway,
yes. So
Henry V is this epic tale of the Battle of Agincourt, which there was dysentery at the Battle of Agincourt. Anyways, but
so they were shitting themselves during battle?
Yeah, the Welshmen were out there without pants shooting arrows, and they won because, but at that point, who needs pants? Like,
oh my
God. Just leave them behind. It's miserable out there. Anyways, but you have the whole Battle of Agincourt and everything's wonderful and Henry wins and that's great and he gets the girl and everyone's like, wow. But then it's very sad because he dies a couple of years later. It's like, what did he die of? Dysentery.
Well, that's upsetting.
I know. So there you go.
And I get told to chill, but Anne can talk poop. Sorry, it's her show. I guess if she wants to, she can, unfortunately.
Hey, I wasn't piecing it out, okay? It was like a general.
It's also my show. We're done with poop talk.
Okay.
I have kids that still find poop jokes funny, so I'm good. Anyway. I think you guys were gonna. I think you're gonna say shooting arrows.
You see, it was coming from both ends, but like in an arrow sense, and also.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry.
So anyway, what else have we got going on today?
Keeping it together. First off, thing one. I also. So we have the lovely, lovely chicken lady yarn. So pretty, very nice. We have our little book of the day. Let's see what that is.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say our Book of the Dead, and I was like, where are we going with this? We had dysentery, and now we have our Book of the Dead.
You know what the show needs? More dead people. Oh, speaking of, Puritanical Knitting Fun Run. Okay, so the lovely, lovely Amy of Two Sisters and Some Yarn, she got like a little video slideshow thingy together of the entries that we should be able to show. And hopefully that will get to Carrie. So Carrie can choose a winner and we can announce winners and everything will be lovely. How about that? So we haven't forgot Puritanical winners.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Amy. I see you in there.
But anyways, so yes, to make sure everybody knows about that. And today's book is Treasure Island.
Cool. Another book I've never read. What?
I'm not sure if I've read it.
Oh, I thought you were going to be mad at me. I thought you were going to say, I'm not sure if we're friends anymore.
I'm not sure if we're friends. No, I'm sitting here like, I definitely started it. But I'm not sure.
Lefty Crochet Mirror Knits. I am glad that we are providing a service. After the Monday I had today, I really needed to laugh until I cried.
Cool.
Dude,
I get it. That funny. Come on. Sorry.
Chicken Lace says, speaking of poop, this past week has been a crap show, hasn't it? It's all relative.
Yeah.
I don't know anything, so I'm just happy. I haven't watched the news. I've just been doing life. I'm pretty happy here. By this Christmas tree?
Yeah. because I mean, part of doing the whole Vlogmas thing is that, you know, we're doing this in like, well, half hour every day and not doing the news thing and the other stuff and whatever's. So on one hand, I don't have to watch any of that, but on the other,
Mhm.
I mean, I do anyways because, you know,
Yeah.
I do. But
So
you know, it can just be happy Christmas times.
Treasure Island. So, did they do a Muppet Treasure Island? I may have seen
They
that.
did. They did. They did a Puppet
I don't know
Treasure
if that counts
Island with
though.
Tim, yeah, Tim Curry. It was great.
Yep.
Wow.
What?
No, just, you know, Lynn's great grandfather.
Oh. Oh, wrong one. My great grandfather was in the Civil War, had dysentery for years. I didn't know that you could have it for years. Like I
Years of,
thought that like once you got sick, it like
you know, took
moved
hold.
along fairly quickly.
Yeah. Either
Oh.
you either got better or you didn't. I mean, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just not as informed on dysentery that I ought to be. Not as informed as Katie, certainly.
Oh, Katie says it's a persistent infection. I was under the impression that
See?
it was more like you shit yourself until your insides came out kind of thing, but I guess I'm wrong.
But
How did we get on dysentery? What happened here?
it was
Oregon Trail, that's how it started.
Oregon Trail. Come on.
Excuse me. Okay. So anyway, how about little jams?
How about some little jams? You know, it's really delightful during this time.
Yeah, you're like little jams. Like, let's get away from this.
Also, I am very genuinely excited for little jams.
Oh.
Okay, everybody.
I'm sorry. When I was out caroling, we all got so cold that at the end, like we were singing terribly and nobody was singing the same song at the same time. And we were all the adults, like there were 4 of us, like standing there just laughing. Like I think a little bit of my sillies have spilled over. I apologize. It's just been.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
just Yellcat is just like, I sincerely hope this jam is not brown. I'm sorry.
I don't think it. I mean, isn't all jam kind of brown?
I'm not going to say the next one. Anyway,
So anyway,
Shine Bright is the little
Shine
phrase.
Bright. Aw.
Shine Bright. See, and look, there's a little fox on this one, and the fox
Aw.
has a sled that has a penguin that kind of looks like the evil penguin from Wallace and Gromit, but that's okay. He's not actually
I was-
a fox together with a penguin could be some sort of nefarious scheme. I mean, it's a beautiful fox, but
I was gonna say that penguin actually kind of looks like the penguins that the Ice King has in Adventure Time. Have you seen Adventure Time?
I'm not seeing Adventure Time. I'm not.
Oh my gosh!
Look, there's a little penguin.
Mhm.
It's
The Ice King has little penguin minions because he's the Ice King, obviously. Duh.
of course, yeah,
So
like in Mario.
Katie, Random Life of Katie, what exactly do you do for a living? I assume you work in the medical field. I mean,
See, the thing is that Katie's great at parties. You can just tell. You can from
she's a nurse. Okay, I assumed it had to be something. Yes.
Could be something along those lines.
Feathers McGraw is the name of the penguin in Wallace and Gromit.
There you go.
Keeping that theme, it should be prune jam. Oh, Nancy,
No.
that was fantastic.
Okay.
It is not, and it's pink.
It is not. It is white nectarine, peach, and lemon verbena
Verbena.
spread. Anyways, it's kind of a
Oh,
yellowish color.
It's not pink. The lid was pink.
The lid is pink, yes. But yes, so that's
That
our
sounds
little
delicious.
It does. It sounds lovely. Just absolutely delightful. This
Katie agrees
small
with me.
jam, which would also
Prune
help.
jam is a Pearl Jam cover band could be Prune Jam. Oh,
That would be
yes.
great.
The jam sounds lovely. So,
And it would help for scurvy, another old-timey disease. So get your citrus fruits in and all that.
I had a mandarin orange with dinner, thank God. Protect
There you go.
myself. The kids weren't here, so we had a frozen pizza. And it was only like this big. And so we ate it, and then my husband's like looking around the kitchen and he comes back with an orange. I'm like, oh, I'll have one of those.
See, you're safe.
I was gonna tell you something. Don't know what it was. It's hard to say these days. Oh man. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Did you try any of the other ones? Have you had any?
Not since yesterday.
Okay.
I am getting to be, I think I'm 3 jams behind, which is shocking. I know. But I'm gonna have to forgive them.
It's okay. You don't have to eat them all every day. I think Chicken Lady was eating them every day, so she could probably tell us whether or not they were good. She was just having them with her daughter.
Yeah.
But
I could do the whole thing where I could, with my 2 pieces of toast, get a little jam from each. At least taste.
Somebody yesterday with that caramel chocolate coffee, whatever you had going on, they were like, you could put pretzels in there. Like you get the little skinny pretzel sticks. That'd be delicious.
Yeah.
Pump up the jam. Another good band name is 3 Jams Behind.
With her.
Yeah. A good batch of Southern biscuits. Put the jam on with some butter.
Yeah.
Coffee caramel was her least favorite, says Chicken Lady.
Really?
I'm disappointed in that. It sounded delightful to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I haven't actually had any of them, so,
That's true.
Is it a 3 jam night? Oh, good gracious. So, did you finish Dr. Bear Shear? That was hard to say. Sorry.
It is. I have not yet, because I went to the store today and got some silver embroidery thread because I had the really fine silver thread before, and because the sort of the Starfleet badge is going to be bigger for that bear, I wanted to, anyways, I wanted thicker yarn that would be easier to do.
I did not say bear shit. I just couldn't remember what the hell the name was. Thank you all very much.
But anyways, he's sitting over on the couch going like, hey man, I need.
Yeah.
Needs to be finished.
Apparently Katie's husband is in on the shenanigan too, so that's nice. I'm glad we're a family affair.
But is that the never eat 3 jams? Is that the 3 hams will kill him song from gosh, what is that? It's Space Ghost and Brack. Sorry.
No idea what you're talking about. Not even a little bit.
Katie knows what I'm talking about. Okay, sorry. 3 hams.
You and Katie need to get together.
You must not feed him 3 hams.
No,
nothing.
What the hell is that from?
It's
apparently you're right, but
from Bracky and Space Ghost. See, there was like this little weird blip in the internet when the internet was new, but radio was still a thing. I think it must have been a Dr. Demento bit because Dad.
I never cared about Dr. Demento.
Oh, well, that's where you learn all the good things in life, like Weird Al and Tom Lair and Boot to the Head and all of that stuff, and But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, apparently you guys already have hung out. Is that like, did you guys like tune your brains to be on the same wavelength so that like
Unfortunately,
when
no.
Anne makes some
Apparently,
weird joke, then she knows what it is? Like,
yeah, apparently we need to hang out even more, which
mhm,
I'm for. I'm for it, definitely.
mhm. So Chicken Lady says she's not going to be here on Wednesday because she's
Oh,
going out
well,
on a date with her daughter, and it's her 30th anniversary.
well,
So happy anniversary.
congratulations.
That's an accomplishment. My husband is also having an anniversary on Wednesday. The anniversary of him being born 50 years ago because the man is old as dirt. He was just giving me a lecture today about how he's old now and that I have to help him shovel the driveway because it's too much. Well, the snow's been really heavy, but
And
also
you're
he's
just
like,
over
I'm
there like,
old
yes,
now.
I, your child bride, will come over and help you.
Because, yes, I am so much younger. But then it turned into a whole conversation of how our kids are big enough to also shovel the driveway.
That is true. That is
So,
true. Get that manual labor
chicken
hand.
lady. It's a long time to put up with my nonsense. One of the dads tonight, he was being ridiculous, and I'm like, does your wife ever get sick of you? And he's like, I don't know. You ask her. She was behind me. It was funny.
She's like giving you
Was,
hostage situation eyes, like
no, she thinks he's funny.
blinking SOS.
He was making Dragon Ball jokes one of the nights we
Oh.
were doing an activity, so it was. I find them amusing myself. Um, I have to give her some chicken lady yarn. She's a crocheter.
Ooh.
And I said, I will give you some chicken lady yarn because she goes, I've heard of her. I don't know why. And I said, well, I know her, so I'll hook you up.
That's depends, actually.
Hellcat says that's the entire reason why I have children. Yeah, so they can go shovel the driveway, so you don't have to, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Wednesday's gonna be busy. Chicken lady, I know he's not old. I like to tell him he's old. There's a difference.
It's important.
Although it's funny because when he turned 40, he said to me, just wait till you turn 40. And then like all of a sudden, like my knee stopped working and stuff. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, yeah, that's what happens. So I can't wait until he turns 50 and says, tells me the next thing I've got to look forward to. Yeah, I'm gonna bring her over to the addiction of chicken lady yarn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not?
Gonna be a bit of a pusher. Bit of a pusher. Little.
But she was wearing one of those wheat stitch hats, the crochet stitch, the wheat stitch, everything's the wheat stitch. I haven't bought a pattern because I was boycotting it, but her hat was super cute, so I'm probably gonna make one.
But it is pretty. I mean, Amy did all those pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
That were all wheat.
But like, so I'm on her email because I want to do the wheat stitch, but I haven't yet, and it's like she's so into it that it's like over the top. Like I know it's her thing. She apparently like trademarked it or something, like it's a thing. But also like she's like, oh, the mini wheat stitch is Christmas stocking. It's like a shapeless foothole. It's not a stocking. It's like a sad sock that nobody. Yeah. So like it's not good for everything. So Tree says he's a fetus. Get that wheat stitch out of your mouth. Hey. Okay, I'm sorry. But
I mean, she is pushing it a bit far, but as far as you can ride that gravy train, when you got it, go.
I mean, I get it for sure. But also, I'm kind of like, oh gosh, it's 9:45. I better do our reading because my kids are still waiting for me so that we can do our nighttime snuggles. So, and last night, for some reason, one of them, because we were on here late last night too. And one of them was awake until 11. And I'm like, would you please go to bed? I am sleeping. I'm literally sleeping. Mm-hmm. You need to go to sleep also. So, did you see the pickle? I didn't see the pickle.
Oh, did I tell you? Sorry. And, before I head off, but with the whole bear thing, that the small bear that I gave to my brother, his son totally stole it. Just stole it. Just yoink.
That's what kids do.
And I'm like, dude, you have so many bears. Your father, who is a grown man, needs this bear. Okay. And Max is like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, no, I made it for you. Come on.
My husband, I don't remember why, but at some point in our relationship, I bought him a monkey, right? A stuffed monkey. And my little one stole it, named him Mr. Monkey, and it's been in their bed ever since. So it's what happens.
It happens.
Okay, so apparently this wheat stitch pickle that Amy is talking about is unfortunately shaped, so I'm going to look at it because I can't help it.
Because it's just, we started early today. We
didn't start early today, but here we are. It's too late, but this is what I'm talking about. I just don't think that just because you can wheat stitch means that you should wheat stitch everything that you can make. You know what I mean? Let's see if there's any more. Yeah, I mean, the hat was cute. The pickle is unnecessary. That's all I know.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I got a Christmas reading for you guys. Now that we're done talking about dysentery and Christmas. I don't know the Christmas pickle story. Should I read it? Is it inappropriate?
No, I think isn't it a thing where there's a pickle ornament and you have to look for it on the tree and whoever sees it first get a thing. I don't know.
So I'm going to read a poem for us, and then we're going to head out because it's already been 42 minutes and we're supposed to be on for a half hour.
That's right.
We went off the rails for a minute today.
We did. We're going to have a lovely Christmas story.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to stop talking about Christmas pickles because we're going back to my story about what I was doing tonight with the small children. So this is called The Little Christmas Carolers.
Yay.
We are a band of carolers. We march through frost and snow, but care not for the weather as on our way we go. At every hall or cottage that stands upon our way, we stop to give the people best wishes for the day. We pray a Merry Christmas made bright by Christmas cheer, with peace and hope and gladness and all they may hold dear. And for all those that happen to pass us on our way, we have a smile and wish them a Merry Christmas Day. And that was by L.A. Frank. So there you go. It was a lovely day, Caroline. And it was a lovely Christmas caroling poem. And I'm not reading any more comments because they're going off the rails. So it was a lovely day. I hope you guys had a really lovely day. We had a great time, Caroline. And if you guys can get a group of people, I would say our group was too big because, like I said, we had the 2 time zones. We couldn't be on the same song at the same time. But
you should have divided and conquered and do in half, one side of the street, other side of the street.
Well, they did split into boy and girl troops.
Oh, okay.
So
you order them.
The thing is that each group has one main leader. So the main leader stays with their group, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
So it's kind of that thing.
Yeah.
But if you can go, Carol, I know that it's probably not feasible for most people, but we had a blast. We really did. And get a couple of little kids if you got any around, and then it's less weird. People are not as mean to small children unless they have a kindness matters sign in their front yard, and then obviously they will slam the door in your face. But
otherwise
expected.
But maybe they won't.
I don't know. But anyway, so I hope you all have a lovely day, and we will see you tomorrow. I don't think we talked about what time yet, so 7 Eastern, 9 Eastern, it'll be around then. So keep an eye out. We will be here. Kids make everything both more awkward and weird and less so. Yeah. So if you randomly bring a kid caroling with you, it's less strange than just a group of adults. People might be concerned about a group of adults ringing their doorbell. So, All right. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We will be back sometime tomorrow evening, and I hope you all have a good night. All right. Bye.
See you then. Bye.
Oh, say.